Everyone apologizes for having needs. Sorry to bother you. Sorry for being so needy. Sorry I can't handle this alone. You've been taught that needing anything makes you weak, selfish, a burden. So you apologize for being human. And it's destroying you, because you weren't designed to need nothing. You were designed to need community, support, connection. But somewhere along the way, someone taught you that needing is shameful, that strong people are self-sufficient, that mature Christians don't struggle. So now you carry everything alone. Pretend you're fine when you're falling apart. Bottle up your emotions because expressing them feels pathetic. Every time you ask for help, you apologize first. Sorry for being emotional. Sorry for needing to talk. Sorry for not having it together. Stop. Needing isn't something you should be sorry for. It's something you were created for. Maybe you grew up where emotions were weakness, where crying was for babies, where asking for help meant you weren't trying hard enough. Or maybe you were taught that good Christians don't struggle, that real faith means standing alone, that maturity equals independence. Or maybe someone made you feel like a burden, too much, too needy, too emotional. So you learned to shrink, to minimize, to apologize for existing. Now you can't ask for anything without prefacing it with, "I'm sorry," as if needing makes you an inconvenience, as if your pain is something shameful. But here's what God thinks about your needs. He's not annoyed, not frustrated, not disappointed you're not stronger. He designed you to need Him on purpose. He could have made you self-sufficient, emotionally bulletproof, strong enough to never need anyone. But He didn't, because needing is how relationship happens. No needs, no dependence. No dependence, isolation. Isolation, death. God created you for connection. Connection requires vulnerability. Vulnerability requires admitting you have needs. So when you say, "Sorry for bothering you again," you're apologizing for doing exactly what He designed you to do. When you say, "Sorry for needing comfort," you're apologizing for being human in a broken world. When you say, "Sorry for not being stronger," you're apologizing for not being God. Only God is strong enough to need nothing. Only God is complete in Himself. You're not God, and He doesn't expect you to be. He expects you to be human, beautifully, vulnerably, needfully human. Humans have needs. That's not a bug, it's a feature. But you've been treating your needs like something to fix, something to overcome, something embarrassing, and you're miserable because of it. Suppressed needs don't disappear. They go underground. They leak out in bitterness, resentment, breakdowns you can't explain. When you refuse to ask for help, you drown. When you won't admit you're struggling, you suffer in silence. When you apologize for needing comfort, you deprive yourself of healing. All because you believe needing is weakness. But it's not. It takes courage to admit you can't do it alone, strength to ask for help, bravery to say, "I'm not okay and I need someone." The weak thing? Pretending you're fine when you're not. Suffering in silence because you're too afraid to be vulnerable. So here's your permission. You're allowed to have needs. You're allowed to need comfort when you're hurting, reassurance when you're doubting, support when you're overwhelmed, a friend who listens without fixing, a hug when words fail, God's presence when everything else feels absent. And you don't have to apologize for any of it. You don't have to apologize for being emotional. Emotions aren't weakness. They're proof you're alive. You don't have to apologize for asking for help. It's not admitting defeat. It's admitting you're human. You don't have to apologize for not being strong enough. You were never supposed to be strong enough alone. Stop prefacing every need with "I'm sorry." Stop minimizing your pain with "it's not that bad." Stop dismissing your struggles with "other people have it worse." Your pain is real. Your needs are valid. Your struggles matter. You don't owe anyone an apology. Here's what to do instead. Change "sorry for needing you" to "thank you for being here." Gratitude, not apology. People who love you don't see your needs as burdens. They see them as opportunities to show up. And if they do see you as a burden, they're not your people. Change "sorry for being emotional" to "I'm feeling a lot right now." Own your emotions. You're allowed to feel deeply, to cry, to be overwhelmed. That's not weakness, that's being human. Change "sorry for taking up your time" to "I appreciate you making time for me." Your needs don't make you an inconvenience. If someone makes you feel that way, that's their issue. The right people won't guilt you for needing them. They'll be honored you trusted them enough to be vulnerable. Change "sorry for bothering God again" to "God, I need you." He's not keeping score, not annoyed, not rolling his eyes at your repeated struggles. He's your Father. Fathers don't get annoyed when their children need them. They get concerned when their children stop asking. Come to him as many times as you need, with as many needs as you have, without apology. He's been waiting for you to stop pretending and start admitting you need him. I know you've been hurt. People who made you feel like your needs were too much, who made you feel like a burden, who shamed you for being human. Those wounds run deep, but you can't let their brokenness define you. You can't let their inability to show up convince you that you shouldn't need anyone. The problem wasn't your needs. The problem was their capacity. Some people couldn't handle your needs. That doesn't mean your needs are wrong. It means those people weren't equipped, or willing, or healthy enough. But that doesn't mean no one is. That doesn't mean God isn't. Stop shrinking your needs to fit other people's capacity. Stop apologizing for being too much for people who are too little. Find people who can hold your needs without making you feel guilty. Trust that God designed you to need, and He won't shame you for functioning the way He created you to. You're not too much. You're not a burden. You're not weak for needing. You're human. Beautifully, wonderfully, needfully human. Your needs aren't something to apologize for. They're something to honor, to acknowledge, to bring into the light. So stop apologizing. Stop saying sorry for existing, for needing comfort, for asking for help, for being human. You were created to need. There's no shame in that. The only shame is in pretending you don't. Be honest. Be vulnerable. Be needy if that's what you are, without the apology. The people who matter won't guilt you. And God? He's been waiting for you to bring your needs to Him, without the "I'm sorry." So do it. Today. Right now. Admit you need. Drop the apology. And watch what happens when you finally stop apologizing for being exactly who God created you to be.